Do you have any idea how hard it has been to not look at these? This is going to be a fun little video. I will cry if it's a 9. I won't cry, but they are my favorites, the ones that I am the most proud of. Hopefully you are ready for a montage because these 4 cards we're going to show when we pull them, and hopefully we're going to get 10s across the board. I'm pretty confident, and of course there's some others that are ready to go off to PSA that we'll talk about after we've looked at these. And I've been dying to look at them so that we are genuinely surprised together. So I might start with the one Japanese card that I pulled. Beautiful card. I got this card as a gift. Well, not the card itself. I actually got the pack as a gift from my friend who went to Japan, bought a whole bunch of packs for me back from the Pokemon Center, and then just gave them to me when they got back from the holidays. So this is a stunning card, this Iron Crown. Beautiful. I know that it's a chase card in English. I absolutely adore this card, and I just thought it was perfect when we pulled it. Like, absolutely perfect. So having a look at it, we've got beautiful centering, not a single mark. It pretty much went in the PSA pile almost instantly. So I have very, very high hopes for this card. So let's have a look at what this baby got. Yeah, boy. 10. I think it's my first PSA 10 I've ever had. Well, there could be others in this pile. Who knows? That was the story behind the Japanese one. I actually don't know what the other 3 will be until I pick them up because, you know, it's got a Japanese back. So let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got my 151 Charizard. I think I pulled this from a UPC. I don't know. We'll roll clip. Just one. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be the Charizard. It can be a Charizard. It doesn't have to be a secret rare. It can even just be the full art. Like, just, you know, come on. Just be in there somewhere. Slowpoke. Sorry about the focus. Magma. Horsey. Cycling Road. Scyther. Charmeleon. Oh my f***ing god! This is like the... Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh, we did it! And we'll have a look at where we pulled it. But I just remember I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die when I pulled this card. It is absolutely beautiful. The centering is pretty much bang on. I couldn't believe my luck. You know how English quality control is. But yeah, this was one of my very early videos in my YouTube career. So I'm hoping for a 10. I will cry. If it's a 9, let's, well, I might not, I won't cry, but maybe I will cry. Why? All right, that's okay. Look, whatever. Well, yeah, cool. That's fine. They can't all be 10s. That's fine. Moving along. Bubble Mew. I haven't seen a lot of Paldean students like the rare when I've been opening. I got it. So Bubble Mew was the second greatest pull that I've ever gotten from Paldean Fates, sorry. Paldean Fates, it does say it on there. The first one was the Charizard, which is the last card in this pile. I'm still yet to pull the Gardevoir, but I wasn't sure if I was going to master this set or not, so I thought I'd send these cards off. They're beautiful. You know, you've got your little, your Oddish there, your Diglett's hanging out, your Bellsprout, your Rattata, your Poliwag there in the water. To me, this card is pretty perfect. It looks like it might be a little bit more heavy on one side than the other in the kind of like on the back, but oh yeah, it's like that on the front too. I didn't really consider that. But, you know, let's see how we go. I'm hoping for a minimum of a 9. A 10, yay! Okay. 2 10s and a 9. I kind of figured that Charizard was a really hard grader. I could crack it and potentially put it back through PSA and see if maybe someone's feeling a bit different on that day. But I'm thinking that there's got to be a reason. It could literally be one. I don't see the reason. I don't see it. The card, I would say though, if I had to hazard a guess, it's that it's very heavy on the top. But it's not like that on the front, really. I don't know. Comment below if you think I have been done an injustice. last card, no secret. It is the first Charizard that I ever pulled, and I believe this was from my first video.
Hello, how are we? My name is Kathy, and thank you so much for watching my very first YouTube video. Oh, well, no love lost there. Oh, you're kidding me. How? Yes.
When Paldean Fates just came out and I pulled this and I had a small conniption, the centering on the front is pretty fantastic. It might be a tiny little bit more left-leaning, which is funny. Yeah, tiny little bit more left-leaning, and you can see that on the back. But there's a dot on the corner. There's one dot on the corner, people. But yeah, I replay this video every now and then as like a memory, because it is at the very beginning. I think it was like February 2024 when I pulled this card. And there's a long way to go in my whole like YouTube journey, but this was definitely a really, really good start. And getting pulls like this are definitely things that make you want to keep going. So let's hope for a 10. We're always hoping for a 10, but I don't see this as being a 10. It is a 9. Yeah, that would have been because of the whiting on the corner there. So out of ours, we've got 2 10s and 2 9s. It's a bummer because they're both Charizards that are 9s. I don't know if there's some sort of conspiracy behind Charizards being harder to grade, but yeah, look, I don't disagree with the EX, the Paldean Fates one, but I don't really know how I feel about the 151. Being a 9, that is kind of a bummer. But on other news, when it comes to PSA, I do have new additions to what we are going to send off. So recently we pulled the Tina, and quite frankly, I think it is perfection. So that is going to make its way in. It is going to be a little bit more expensive to grade. Sorry, that's a mark on the sleeve itself, but it's going to be worth every cent, I think. And then I finally got my chase card for the Paldean Evolved challenge that I've been doing. So we're on to Iono now, still doing it daily because people still have days that they've chosen, and I don't want to like not shout anyone out after we work so hard towards getting a list collated. So Magikarp is there. The centering is absolutely beautiful on this card. So that one is the next one to go off. And then we've got our Origin Form Palkia, which again, beautiful card, absolutely stunning. Well, you can't see what's on the back because I've got it in a Crown Zenith sleeve. Pulled this out of one pack of Crown Zenith when I was doing a challenge of $1 packs all the way to $100 packs. A little bit off center, but I don't really think it's anything that PSA are going to take too seriously, especially because it is a very, very clean card, and it seems as though, unless it's a Charizard, they're probably willing to give it a 10. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye.